Hello, God bless you, and welcome again to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. Quick word. The good thing about planning is that it helps you to prioritize, it helps you to save money. You see, in this economy, if you don't know how to manage, if you don't know how to plan, you will go bankrupt in this economy. I'm not just talking about people in Nigeria or the third nations, I'm talking about globally. You see, the Bible said in the end time, things will become tight. The economy will become tight. I don't know if most of you have seen it in the Bible. In the end time, the economy of nations will tighten up. So if you don't know how to plan, you better learn how to plan. If you don't know how to prioritize, you better learn how to prioritize. If you don't know how to manage, you better learn it. You better learn that you don't spend everything you earn. Learn it now, because the economy of nations will be tighter by the day as the coming of Jesus Christ draws near. So you have to learn how to manage. You have to learn how to plan. You have to budget. You have to know exactly what you need. You don't buy everything that you want. All right. You don't just go to the market and start spending money. All right. So in this economy, global economy that is experiencing recession, you need to learn how to take a pen and a paper and plan and tell yourself, these are the things I need. But among the things I need, these are the urgent needs. These are the things that are very urgent, and you focus on the ones that are urgent and you push the ones that are not urgent for the next time. All right. So this is very important. If you are an extravagant person, if you are a kind of person that always covet or want to look at what others are buying or what they are wearing, their shoes and their clothes, you're gonna compromise your standards and compromise your values to make money or to get money. All right. And those things that you are buying, they are not really your needs. All right. So the key is this: stop desiring the things you don't have money for. This is the key. Do not desire for anything you don't have money for. If you don't have the money for it, don't desire for it. Keep your eyes off the things you don't have money for. All right. If your husband doesn't have money for it, keep your eyes off those things so you don't pressure him and you make him to do what he will regret to give you money. All right. So this is very important, because you see people, they have 2 jobs, they have 3 jobs, they are trying to meet up with their desires, they are trying to meet up with their wants. They want to keep changing their car, they want to keep buying things they don't need to impress people. It's very important that you go to the root of the matter and learn how to plan, and take a pen and a paper and ask yourself, what do I really need? I want many things. All right. Personally, I want to buy a better car. Personally, I want to buy a home. Personally, I want to buy more clothes or buy more shoes. But do I need these things? Do I have more important needs? Do I need to pay my rent? Do I need to pay for my phone? Do I need to pay my insurance? Do I need to put food on the table? Do I need to take care of other things that are very important to life? All right. So wisdom demands that you take care of your needs, urgent needs, before you take care of your wants or your desires, because as human beings, we desire a lot. So, but you need to ask yourself, what things are urgent? This thing I'm desiring, is it very urgent? If I don't do it right now, is it an emergency? So this is very important, because some of us, we are putting pressure on ourselves to get things done, and that is why your health is suffering. Your family is your marriage is suffering, because you are putting pressure on your spouse to get these things. All right. Life is easy if you know how to plan. Jesus fed 5,000 people in the desert, and after feeding them, he spoke to his disciples and said, gather the remnants, gather the little crumbs of food, the bread and the fish that fell to the ground. And from gathering those remnants, the little pieces of bread, they gathered 12 baskets. Stop wasting. You need to ask yourself, every month, what do I really need? What do I really need every month? Must I buy everything I want? Must I spend money on everything just because my coworker is buying it? Just because my friend is buying it? Just because this person is wearing this clothes or wearing this shoe? Must I get it? If I don't have the money for it, even if I have money for it, even if you have money to get it, is it a need or is it a want? Are you doing it because of people? Have you taken care of urgent needs? Have you placed food on the table for your family? Have you paid the house rent? Do you have money to buy gas so that there'll be food, or buy fuel in your car so you can move around? Have you been able to provide for the basic needs of your life before you go for your wants? So I think, if you learn how to plan, if you know how to plan and manage and be contented with what you have, the little you have, what you have will be enough. Let me repeat before I conclude. What you have is enough if you know how to manage. What it means is that you got to sit down. All right, you need to sit down, be intentional about it, be deliberate about it. If you're a single person, sit down and take a pen and a paper and write your monthly budget. How much do you earn? How much do you earn? And you tell yourself, what do I really need? Do I need to go to the movies every weekend? Do I need to buy this every time? Can I cut down on this and this? Now, most of you know I go to the gym almost 3 times a week. I post my gym videos. Now, do you know that a time came in my life some years ago, I cut off my gym membership. I just cut off my gym membership and I started going to the park to run. I cut it off. A time came that I asked myself, am I spending more money on things that I started cutting down on my expenses. I paid off some credit cards and I destroyed the credit card. I pay off a credit card, I destroy it so I wouldn't have to spend it again. See, you need to be intentional. You don't spend everything you earn. You got to be wise. You don't spend everything you earn. You need to be able to focus on the things that are urgent, that are needs to you. It has to be urgent. It has to be a need. All right? Especially for those who have children. You have a family. You ask yourself, my personal need and the need of my family, which one is more important? Your children need to eat. They have to go to school. You have to pay school fees. All right? Take care of the things that matter and stop looking over the fence to see what others are buying. If you don't have the money for it, you got to sit down and discipline yourself. You need to have discipline. I don't wear all the clothes I want to wear. Sometimes I go to the boutique and I look around and I enter my car and I go home. I just look around. After looking around, satisfy my looks, I enter my car and I go home. I like this clothes, but I don't have the money for it. I like this wristwatch, but I don't have money. I enter my car and I go home. I might have money for it, but probably the money is for something more important. You need to be wise. All right? Even the ants, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs that the ants, they are smart. They provide for their food in the summer. They gather and they save for the summer. This is very important. Please, very, very important. Learn to plan, prioritize, and focus on the things that are urgent. If it's not urgent, it can wait. That's how this is how I handle heart attack. This is how I save myself from heart attack. If it is not urgent, because some of you have high blood pressure and anxiety because you are under pressure. You're always under pressure. You ask yourself, anytime they tell you there's a need, ask yourself, is it urgent? If this is not urgent, let's focus on the things that are urgent. You have a plan, you have a budget, you have priorities, and you focus on them one step at a time. One step at a time. You solve this problem, you go to the next one. You solve another problem, you go to the next one. You don't gather all your problems and say you want to solve them at the same time. No, one step at a time. All right? So you can stay alive to even spend the money you are making. God bless you.